We're back to watch more Vikings, Season 2, Episode 8, The Joke.
The joke.
Uh-oh, the trickster could cleave.
Are you kidding me?
No, I was thinking more for Floki because they always call him they always call him the trickster and the whole.
Well, usually the titles typically apply to all
there's
stories.
There's more than one thing. So I think Ivar was probably gonna play a joke in the battle, like he'll maybe pull an unpredictable move, or the other way around. Like Ivar will be outsmarted this time because he has been on a victory streak. Everybody has their moment of humbling. There's been quite a bit of build-up, so I'm anticipating a battle, like just something. Like give us something.
Yeah, something
I'd
like
like
that.
to see one.
Dilemma right now is they don't know how Ivar is going to attack. Either he's going to attack by sea, or
in
by
the forest, or by land,
or by land. Either way, they need to make sure that they do have forest for the Sami.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think is gonna? What do you think he's gonna do?
I have no fucking clue, man.
He's so
Like,
unpredictable
Do you
for
think
us.
he's gonna
Exactly.
do something like neither of those things? Like somehow, like maybe come from just a place that they could not have anticipated at all.
I mean, I think there might be an attempt to lure them further out, maybe. Because who knows, he might even try and come at both fronts and pull them to one destination into an ambush of some sort. I don't know.
Ideally, what they want is a land battle with forest and sending their troops after Ivar's boats so that he's forced to split his forces. Those are ideal conditions right now, but that's a lot of moving parts. That's
Yeah.
that's not going to line up at all.
When we saw Ragnar looking down on the Kattegat, I wonder how hard it is to come around from the mountains.
Well, we've already seen
Is that even possible? Maybe he can't.
in the raid of Kattegat, we already saw when what's his name, Egil the Bastard attacked. We saw that, like, there were people coming in from land, and then they had to hightail it to the seaside because they were getting flanked. So it's not.
But did they come in from? They came in from the mountains,
Or
from the front side?
They didn't really show where they came from. We just know that they were coming from,
From
land
land,
and
yeah.
sea. So it's not difficult to flank Kattegat.
I mean, because, like, the way I see it is, like, okay, so here's the bay, and then up over here is, like, where that mountain was, where, like, Ragnar was, where he was looking down.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like they're completely open on this side, and they built up their defense on the backside here.
Yeah, like over here. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the backside here, and of course, down by the docks. But I feel like on this side they're open, so I don't know what the terrain really looks like. So
And I also think there's a new element to consider, because now he's teamed up with someone who has a completely different strategic mindset.
Yeah,
than
oh,
he's
yeah, for
familiar
sure.
with.
Yeah.
So
and then there's a few Jarls that came to his house, so.
Would they listen? Do you think those guys have really any?
Army?
No, army for sure. But okay. Were you talking?
I was
thought
talking
you were
about
I know you're talking about Heckman, yeah, but I wasn't sure if JB was talking about adding some.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
he agreed to fight.
So
Yeah.
and,
Well, he can read the scrolls, so
and
he's
see-
definitely got this stuff.
yeah, and see the thing is, and like I don't know if Hagman has the knowledge himself. I'm sure he knows a little bit about weapons making, but he like he said, he wants to win. He believes he's on a journey from God. He believes he has free will. Still, but he's choosing to do all these things. So if they do win this battle, and he gets like a bloodlust, because he's not going back home anytime soon. So he must, he wants to keep killing heathens. Maybe he'll give up some trade secrets and because we've seen technological advancements in their culture before. So Ivar was
some things like this. So
Ivar was very taken back by the durability of his sword. So I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things that could happen, but let's. You guys ready to get into it? Please, let there be something. I mean, we've seen Vikings do back-to-back massive battle sequences before, so we might see a big battle this episode and next episode, and then maybe like the aftermath for the finale, and possibly leading into a time jump, because that's what happened with 4A and 4B.
typically, so.
So, I don't know. That could be interesting.
This sword only works as magic for its owner. So have it. Take it. It's yours.
So, does this mean they're going by sea? I mean,
At least they're making their
at least
journey,
to
the
get
departure.
there, yeah. Hot damn.
Bjorn, this guy.
He's a
convincing.
towering
Yeah,
individual.
he's pulling off the character.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten a lot
An
more
Ironside?
badass. And you're right, it was that like walkabout that he did when he killed the bear.
Oh.
Like those were super necessary episodes for him. Yeah. You know what the same
Oh my God, Torby. Poor Torby.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, he got her out of a shitty situation, you know.
Yeah.
Very true. And she's living a better life, but at the same time, poor Torby.
Yeah, that's rough.
And Torby's meanwhile.
Look, got the raven on his shoulder. Odin, just chilling.
That's gotta be a
like,
huge.
if no one sees that though.
Yeah, you know, it's like what do they come on?
Hey, Ragnar, how are you?
I don't know, I think it might be Odin.
But what we also need to build is a temple. A temple to the gods who have been so good to us.
Why should we build a temple when we haven't even had enough time to build our own houses?
I agree with that.
That's what gods would want.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
But to the gods.
he chose the faithful.
You can build it on my land.
That's we totally missed it, but that's the edge from WWE. So now, if they don't give us one solid spear, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Anyone would think he's trying to lick Floki's arm.
Man, get your bitch ass out of here, man. I'm tired.
There will be no crop this year. There will be nothing left to eat for the winter. Many of us will starve to death.
Hopefully you.
Loki told us it would be hard at first. He didn't lie to us.
He completely lied to us.
How?
We came here to die.
No, we will not die. We will turn this land into somewhere wonderful to live.
There you
And
go.
we should praise the gods.
Let's get
Loki
that.
is right about that.
I just got some acting chops, dude.
My wife Torun is with the child. I want the child to be born with hope for the future.
That is my grandchild. I can see no hope for it.
Shut
Back.
Let's try and sail back.
No, Floki. That is precisely what we cannot do.
Yeah, he did it.
We have abandoned our homes, our queen. None of us can ever go back.
She would take you back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ho! That's a big army.
Let's see.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
That's the other side. Oh,
Yup.
Okay, that's not what I expected. I don't think Lagatha was gonna take the risk of being surprised.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Pioneer's gonna see Halfdan there.
I mean, he's already seen him at this point. He knows.
True, but we're actually gonna see them confront
you and the other dude.
you and
Damn,
Pizza.
I've already got it going.
Yeah, I'll stay here. You okay? That's a power move
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
really powerful. It's like you don't even get to talk to me. You can talk to my minions.
If we must fight, then we must fight. But first, let us discuss the alternatives.
We are willing to do that, but first, we must exchange hostages.
It's part of their
Or-
plan.
Or we could just talk right here.
Yeah.
Your brother will go with you to your camp.
And your brother will go to yours.
It seems
Halfdan's like, I don't know about
that
this.
seems like a.
That seems like a dumb move because Halfdan could be like, well, cool.
It seemed like it was part of their plan almost.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, well, we must first do this before we get to talking, and maybe that's part of their.
The joke.
Well, no, maybe that's just part of their tradition throughout the way.
Yeah.
But maybe I think Ivar was planning on it. If it is,
I mean, Halfdan could very easily just be like, well, cool, I'm back on your side, bro. I was just playing him the whole time. Like, you know? If he wanted to.
The Saxon we met in Aethelwulf's camp, Bishop Hegmund. Why is he here?
I ever captured him in battle. He's a great warrior. You would do well to stay out of his way. You would do well to stay out of my way.
please let those two go in.
Oh, dude, that'd be badass.
This is madness.
This is Sparta.
Bjorn saved my life. Isn't that reason enough?
Not really. We all choose to live a dangerous life. So I think that you give what happened between you and Björn too much importance.
Family has a greater claim. I don't want to fight
I
against you.
don't know. The blood of brotherhood is much stronger than the blood of, and than the water of the womb, man. It just doesn't work.
After you have to choose between a friend or a brother. To me, the answer is obvious.
I don't know what's going on with this, like, good show.
As you're about to try and battle your brothers. He's
It
impressed.
probably gives him so much pleasure to watch him.
No,
crawl.
he's impressed by that.
A civil war can only bring tragedy and set in train a lifetime of revenge obligations for those who manage to survive. Is that really what you all want?
It's whatever I want.
We are going to war for the kingdom of Kattegat.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not giving that up.
I am its rightful queen. What we should be discussing is how we combine our great armies and direct them out towards new lands, new opportunities. Astrid, whatever has happened, I don't want to fight you.
I am married now.
Damn, she just has to keep up the charade.
Queen Astrid, I suppose.
Brother, it is really up to you, Ivar. If you decide that you cannot fight against your brothers, we can find an accord, and King Harold can't stop us.
You have so much to lose, Ivar.
Like I thought, you're not really needed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing too much.
We're just gonna antagonize them.
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Then let's have
God, what? You should not have stepped in right there. Bjorn was like getting. I mean, Bjorn probably wasn't gonna change his mind either, but.
Bring horns of meat. We should celebrate.
So
Is
that's
this
There will
about
be
to
no
happen?
battle today nor tomorrow.
Is he the trickster?
What are you
Is he
talking
about to
about?
clip him with his little
You
crutch?
cannot decide this.
I do not want to fight against my brothers. I still hate myself for killing Sigurd.
nice. Nice. And this is all, you think it's all
And
part of their
it's,
rules?
the episode is called The Joke.
It's been poisoned.
I can never forgive Lakita for murdering our mother. How can you? How can you?
Of course I'm going to kill her.
You can try.
I will.
You said you wouldn't fight your brothers.
You are no longer my brother.
And hit him with a straight uppercut right now. Cause see, we can battle tomorrow, but you could be dead today. Yeah, thank you. Full arms on these fools.
Whoa.
Yes, now we'll keep the casualties to the
Seriously,
minimum.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can win that
Honestly, yeah.
Oh,
no.
you're supposed to bring your baddest
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Yes,
to hold
no.
that shit.
Yes, now.
He's gonna do it. Now throw a sword at his back.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so upsetting.
They should have done. Yeah, I mean that's.
Should have massacred him.
Arrow.
I mean, there would have been heavy losses on both sides, but yeah, that probably would have been the best time to do it. Astrid probably would have died for no reason, but.
Astrid's thinking right now to leave though to go with him.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she's about to dip.
I'll kill you. You understand that? I will kill you.
You have to build ships. We have to build a navy to prevent these incursions and attacks. Once they're here, it's too late.
Shit.
You should talk to your father about that.
He won't listen.
Of course he will listen.
Look, he's too busy training my brother to be a great warrior.
My son!
Aethelred's gonna die. Oh boy.
Ivar, you son of a bitch.
This is gonna be a needless slaughter. Heavy casualties on both sides.
Definitely.
But, I don't know. I think Ivar and Finehair might take it.
I can't wait.
Damn, that's only half their damn. They're stacked.
I have a feeling that Bjorn is playing a game. What if this battle is just a feint? What if his real plan is to outflank us and drive on and try to destroy our boats? I'll pull back a third of our army to protect our ships.
Damn, they called it.
We should send Vitzerk with some men into the woods over there and try to outflank them.
He's
But the
setting,
Sami are there.
he's setting Vitzerk up.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the Sami.
I agree. If you take Astrid back with you, I don't want her to die.
Oh, man.
No, I am fighting.
Not today.
Sorry, babe. You're gonna have to miss out on this one.
I'll see you.
So, Ivar kind of called it, but it kind of also didn't. Like, I don't know. Ivar just thinks of most contingencies. He
No,
just-
but they've already thought of this. Bjorn and them
Because
were
the
planning
Sami-
on Ivar thinking of this.
No. He's like, fuck, he called it. He called my bluff.
You think he called the bluff?
No, because we did see his army in reserve. And Ivar was like, I'll take a third of my army to go protect the boats. And that's why that look was on Bjorn's face. He's like, fuck. He's on.
Well, I'm not feeling that.
In the name of Odin! In the name of my father! Attack!
That was kind of lame.
Yeah, that was kind of weak.
Yeah, no. Okay, have that.
It's just like a train wreck, dude.
Heckman's a straight up fucking counter slicer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's yeah.
No blood, dodge or die.
Yeah, he's just like, oh.
The Sammy.
But they were gonna get Ivar, now they won't.
Oh, headshots.
Sick. This is why they have their specialties. Because they have blowguns.
Yo,
Sick.
they're just headshotting people.
Oh, the Sammy, you're nasty.
Shoot blind.
Yeah, like what? Now, if I wasn't Sammy, I'd be like, damn.
I'm sure they got at least one or two. Hold back. Make them think they're running.
Yeah, what kind of ninja moves are they on? The Sammys are dope. I like their tactics.
This is intense, but this is so needless.
It still looks about even.
He's like, yeah, cool.
Bjorn's not even in the fight yet. Heckman's been in it since the jump. He's that ruthless.
How does he know which side is what?
I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
to be
he really.
honest.
Yeah.
Y'all are all heathen.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you swing at me, I will kill you.
Yeah, that
Right,
is
like-
true. Like, how is he? He's got to be causing some friendly fire.
In the
Dude, they
face.
are just headshots.
You know there's a poison poop darts too. like,
Yeah.
snatching weapons from people.
Hitting people in the faces with rocks.
That was a good call on Lagertha. These guys are sick, but they'd be useless out of the forest, though. I could see that.
They're straight ninjas.
Oh, that's her,
Damn.
isn't it? The
Yeah,
girl
that was
he
a
married?
girl.
It looked like it.
That
Yeah.
was the girl Bjorn wanted to bang.
They're married now.
They're married, yeah.
Oh,
That's his
yeah.
wife.
Oh shit.
You think that's his best string?
I would have my last string be my best string.
I mean, Bjorn still got his reserve army behind this one.
Yeah, they all had 3 waves.
Damn.
Axe sword combos seems to be pretty
Oh,
popular.
they're about to go at it.
No way.
Haha.
You haven't won yet. Uh-oh. Woo! Is that the Sammy? That's not even the Sammy.
No, that's their troops.
Ah,
They're
that's
all
why.
there.
Yeah, I knew we had some reserve team. Let's
Good
go.
shit. Good shit. Good shit. Woo!
Let's go, Lagertha.
This is awesome.
This is good, yeah.
This-
I mean,
Oh, shit,
because you
yeah.
get this one, you get to see, like the piece by piece.
Yeah.
You know.
This is a good payoff. Oh, there's Torby.
Oh,
Fucking
what?
Guthrum's bitch ass.
Guthrum, yeah. You think you gonna die?
He knows
Last
how
of the Yarborg
He knows
bloodline?
he knows how to fight. I don't think so. Guthrum's. I think he's got some development left in him.
Good thing they
smart.
stayed. Is that what he said?
Ivar's smart. Yeah, he said good things happen to people.
Oh!
That was unexpected.
You gotta throw one of those in there.
So is this Lagertha's new shield or?
Oh, what's the? Oh my god!
Here's the thing,
The
I
red
feel like-
V with the black stripe through it.
Did they kill that whole squad that went in? Other than Vincent, obviously.
Nah, they're like scrambled behind trees and shit now.
Yeah.
They need us.
Ivar's not
Oh, they killed him before he blew the last horn. Because they have different horns for different
That's
signals.
right. That's right.
Oh my god!
These scenes are like so unexpected
I
and
know.
gruesome.
Like, what the fuck?
Torby, what's going on? Torby. Oh no, is Bjorn going to save her?
I mean, Torby's.
Is she trying to sing Guthrum? Or like be close to Guthrum?
I mean,
They need us.
It's too late.
No, we have to.
Heckman's out there still killing boys.
oh my god.
His body count is insane right now.
Oh my
Berserker!
Yeah, where are they?
I gotta
finding
love these
berserkers?
berserkers, man.
Berserkers were legendary. They were touted that like each one could fight with the strength of 20 men. So
That
they
one guy-
were just probably on
Monsters, dudes.
just drugs and just in there.
Yeah, whoever's team they were on was very happy.
He's like, I'm in love.
Oh yeah, First time seeing Lagertha? No, he ain't dead. It's just a slice.
Dude, it's
So-
back.
Yeah,
damn.
good enough slice to take him down though.
Yeah, well, yeah, that shit would take almost anybody.
She would send
down.
you into Shaq.
Yeah, he ain't Bjorn Ironside.
Feel the right way.
Lol. Okay, sweet. They lost this one. Yeah, they lost the battle. They haven't lost the war.
Keep killing them. This is the
Damn,
time when
Bjorn
you
is, dude, you see that shit? Just like, damn.
This is the time when you have to follow them and get more of them.
Oh, follow them as they
Yeah.
retreat into, yeah.
Don't let them retreat without killing
Mow
more.
down.
Like, kill these fucks at least. Throw swords,
Yeah.
archers.
Oh, it's
just-
the
just-
same symbol. It's just painted differently.
Just get as many as you can. Yeah.
Wound them. Do some more things. Just because you're retreating
Okay.
does not mean I'm letting you go.
That's
This
even
is
new
war,
shields.
baby.
That must be the symbol for her and Ube's armies joining.
See, they could be killing, at least wounding a lot of people.
I don't think it's Viking culture. You know, they still have their religion.
True, fair enough.
He's gonna be like, why the fuck didn't you come?
Where's Haman?
Where's Hickman?
Yep.
Your Christian's dead.
He's on the other side now.
He ain't dead.
Huh. Well, Ivar just got to sit this one out pretty.
He's pissed about that. He's real mad. He wanted his Christian.
That's not how I thought it would go down, but alright. I'm glad reasonable side won so far.
So far. She's like, damn, this is a
good ass.
Wait a second.
Who is this?
He's a Saxon priest.
He's breathing.
He's alive.
Not anymore.
Save him. If it's possible.
She wants to bang first.
Why?
He's
Don't you
hot.
know why?
She wants to bang. Yeah.
Maybe the gods know why. Save him.
But I'm taking this sweet sword.
That's what happens when you come overseas for a summer vacation. You just get tossed around from village to village.
Well, he saw Lagertha and he was like, oh, baby.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
He's like, you know, I wouldn't mind having a couple of dates with you and then kill you.
I thought that was more of like a crazy looking.
Oh,
ass.
right.
Wow, I didn't even see that
Okay.
one coming up on me.
I almost
so did
thought, because that battle didn't come through till like a little bit later. I thought it was almost going to be like
I honestly thought it was going to be a couple, you know, the last episode of the
more
season.
build up. But I mean, that's just one battle. They still have people. I don't think that was just the one and done. They still have numbers on both sides. But I thought Ivar had the upper hand because like he called it that Bjorn had the reserve army.
He didn't anticipate the Sami in the woods.
Yeah.
He-
Here's
well,
the thing: Bjorn and them knew everything Ivar was going to do.
The Sami attacked Vitzerk's party though.
Yeah.
Ivar
Yeah.
was headed towards the.
Ivar was
Well,
with
that
Vitzer.
was-
He
that was-
paused.
Yeah, I thought because a group ran ahead
Yeah.
of him,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Ivar hits
Ivar
her-
stayed by because he needed to listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Sami were a good call. That
Holy
that
shit.
was a totally different type of tactic. I wonder who they even are. I kind of want to like look them up. Like
I know they're sick. If that's really their tactics,
Yeah,
good for them.
but that's like, they'd be useless anywhere else.
Oh, out in open field. Yeah.
They'd be useless anywhere else. So see now Ivar knows like this was like the battle that he's gonna learn from all these losses.
He's
and
a lot more well informed.
Yeah, now he knows what they have, and he's gonna come up with something. I don't think he's.
Well, I just don't know how much army they had left over because the people that
They got
went into
murdered.
the woods, like such a small group came back. They got massacred.
Yeah, the
Like
Sami
I
were
really think
fucked
Ivar's
up.
army was probably like cut in half.
Yeah.
Because he pulled a third with him, and then that got dwindled by easily 2/3.
And then
Well, they still have their boats. I don't know how much of them were manned necessarily.
I think that's why he was bum rushing back.
That
Yeah,
they
to make
weren't.
sure they were
yeah.
So they weren't. If they were, there was maybe 10 guys, or something. But their boats are kind of small, so maybe 2 guys per boat. Too.
I don't know, probably a few people with a horn to be like, "Hey, bro, the boats." But yeah, no, I because Finehair, he was just throwing bodies at it. Like I don't think his decisions were well thought out at all. I think it was a very
I think
emotional
what
situation.
he didn't anticipate them coming up from the forest and flanking them.
Having that, because if you noticed, they literally both sides had 3 reserves waves.
Yeah,
that they set
roughly
through.
the same number.
Yeah, and they were just like, ready, you go. And then they're like, okay, wait just a little bit longer, you go, you know. And then they're like, oh, fuck, they're getting us again. All right, you go. And then they're like, wait, now you go. And then, you know.
Yeah. It was cool. It was cool to see it take place piece by piece like that instead of just one bum rush.
Yeah, one gigantic fucking nightmare. Dude, those scenes, like that
Yeah.
dude that was walking around with his arm.
Oh, the shield.
And then the sudden eye gouged out of nowhere.
In comedy, there's a thing where it's laughs per minute, where you have to like hit zingers per minute. For that battle, it felt like those
violent
like
scenes.
cringe
for-
moments per like how many
Yeah.
cringe moments can we fit in a minute? Like
That was. I think they were trying to make up for like the last 5 episodes.
Yeah.
that was
a roller
damn.
coaster.
Okay. You don't
That
have
was
to do
a-
it like that.
That was a solid payoff, but I'm expecting at least one more battle.
I think the last one should be
because Ivar's gonna come back with something.
Oh yeah, I think we have a couple pretty big things.
The last episode is gonna be pretty nice.
Because Ivar is just blind rage. Like he's the type of person that he would just keep throwing himself at the problem until he dies.
He's got that Jonah Arc face. That's what that is at this point.
Yeah. Okay, and then I guess we saw some more of Floki's story. Eyvind is the guy that's not getting along. Eyvind and his family. And Kjetil, played by Adam Copeland, friggin' The Edge. But that's cool, dude. He's actually got some acting chops. I'm actually really impressed with his performance. And I knew he looked familiar the first time I saw him. I was like, where do I know this guy from? And then, so now that he is in the show, he better spear Eyvind. We better get one solid spear. Like, I know it'll be...
Yeah, if he's a wrestler, he'll do some sort of ass kicking.
No, that's the movie he's known for, is his spear. Like, he's got like one of the best spears in of all of wrestling. So
currently.
Yeah, it's
currently,
just
right?
he just runs
because
and
Bill
tackles
Goldberg
you
was
basically.
the best ever.
Oh, I was envisioning like an actual spear.
No,
he actually killed.
He's
got literally the most deadly spear in all of
javelins
wrestling.
their ass.
No.
Killed 4 people.
It's called the spear. So come on, let us see it. Just add that in there. Hopefully.
Over in West 6, you have Alfred making the good suggestion of building up a navy. Which is huge.
Huge.
You know, that's a huge change.
Huge.
Yeah.
Now, but it makes you like
people in the comments. If this is pre-Pillars of the Earth, let me know.
That's Pillars of the Earth.
It's a book I read. I just need to know.
Okay. Did Eckbert not tell this idea of his to build a navy to Aethelwolf?
Yeah.
Well,
or was it just like, hey, Alfred, guess what, man?
He didn't share a lot with Aethelwolf.
Yeah. No, it was more like.
Oh yeah.
Has Eckbert ever said anything about a navy? Because I think this is an idea that is unique to Alfred. Like, I don't think this is something he'd come up with at the time.
Well, he was saying that Eckbert would talk about that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just as like a prospect of advancement that he'd be interested in, not something that he had.
Like something that he'd actually.
to-
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't like, you're gonna be the one that builds our navy, but he was like, it would be a good idea if we had
like, once
ships
they're
floating
on
around
land.
out there and waiting for those fuckers.
And now he's actually doing it.
Yeah, he's like,
well,
once
no.
they're on land,
I mean, they're not doing it yet.
Well, I mean, it seems like that's foreshadowing. I hope that's the way it goes, because I mean, that's the only thing you can do to just get them in the water before they
Yeah,
land.
because this last time they suffered loss after loss.
They still
to the
are.
Vikings.
They still don't have York back. Like, Ivar left forces back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So they're still there. They still have York. So.
That's hilarious.
So after this Civil War is over, I think 5B we're gonna go back to West. I don't know. I think it's time for Lagertha to go. I don't want her to go, but it just seems like it just seems to be like the pattern.
Well, they've
that
spent a
we're
lot
seeing.
of time putting the hook out on stage. I think I don't think she's gonna make it into the next season.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's making it.
I'm gonna hope so.
Oh, she hasn't gotten cleaved yet, bro.
True.
I was anticipating like Ivar stabbing somebody at that meeting.
Yeah, like
with
especially
his
when
little
he just
turns
has
around.
that demeanor. Like he just.
Well, I
it's
mean, like in all honesty, I figure he might just like kind of give it a shot in the dark and like do like as he's falling, like come up with his little cane thing, because he's got a blade on the end of it, doesn't he? You know.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
At least he did on the other one. I don't know.
It is
if he,
sharp. It is.
Oh,
it
nice.
is. It is.
But
It
if he
comes
like
to a
if he
point.
came up and got like a good cut
Get
across
ya.
the throat or something, or
It comes to a point for sure.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit in there. If you got it into the internal organs, she done.
Well, that was a good payoff.
Yeah.
Maddie and Serge couldn't join us today. They're busy with life stuff, so they'll be back for the next two.
They'll be caught up.
And then we'll see you in August for Vikings. But in the meantime, we won't say what we're going to react to, but maybe the Vikings crew is getting another show. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to see the next episode, you can right now on our Patreon. Links are in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Right now here.
Hang out with us in the comments. Let us know what you thought, what your predictions are for 5B. All right, guys. We'll see you for the next one.
Thanks for joining us for another Vikings. Shout out to our super patrons, Luis, Joe, Keyboard Junkie, Toy Soldier. Check out our Patreon for uncut and early access content. Be sure to check out the video description for important links. Stay tuned for more Vikings, and we'll see you next time.